You, as you mentioned, that you're an early adopter and you like to try prototype technology. How and where do you see the current trend that we have of foldable phones? Do you think it has a future, or 5 years from now, this would be one of the things we'll just talk about and say, yes, they came up with it, it crashed, and
Um, okay, when Apple comes with it, it will be a thing. This year they released 5G in phones.
right,
I
right.
guarantee you, in the next 5 years, there'll be more towers. Only because Apple released it. This year they released MagSafe accessories. Sorry, MagSafe became a thing, which is magnetic accessories for Apple devices. Sorry, not Apple devices, Apple
Right.
phones for charging or stabilizers, whatever you can name it. It has magnets. Well, as soon as it came, third-party companies started issuing new devices already. They're already gimbals with magnetic holders, as well as the car mounts, as well as the chargers that just hold. We also believe that ports will be a thing of past in 2 to 3 years because Apple loves removing ports. When it doesn't become a prototype technology, that's when Apple does it.
You mean they wait for it to get
They
perfected, or
wait
they
for
wait
it
for
to
the
get
technology to
it
get more
perfect.
stable? Yeah. Okay, that
Everything
makes
they
sense.
wait for it to get it stable. Samsung is the
Yes,
one who tries it out. Apple is the one who waits for it to fail. That's
see,
what I would say.
that's one of my grievances with Apple, right? Because they started off as the innovators, as the trendsetters. They still are somehow trendsetters, but unfortunately, it's not in the way that should be. Because they, for the longest time, if you look at the 70s and 80s decades, and even early 2000s, they were the pioneers.
Yeah.
They came up with the idea of iPod and iPhones and the uh, mobile architecture in a desktop computer. All these were some pretty revolutionary things for their time. So now to a point where they just wait for something to get stable enough and then come with it, it's interesting.
Let's. So yes, Apple car. Hyundai and Apple are building a car. We know now.
That is something to look forward to. I mean, given how their trend has
Hyundai
been in the last couple of years, yes,
and
I'm
what
looking.
reputation Hyundai has as a car maker. Hyundai doesn't come in luxury cars, does it?
Mhm.
It doesn't
No,
come in luxury cars.
it's not
But
high end cars.
this is interesting because Apple does. It has always stood as a lifestyle choice kind of thing.
Exactly. It's their way of venturing into something that they definitely don't know about, but they want to make a name for themselves. So they're going with a fairly respectable brand, which is very well known around the world. At the same time, this could be Honda's entry into that upper class, into that club of elite cars, right?
So both have chances here, right?
Exactly. So both have a lot to gain. Apple has a lot more to lose as well. For Hyundai would be just another car that they just messed up. But for Apple, this would be their first car, so I'm sure they would take their time to come up with it. And whenever it comes up, it will be very interesting to see what they've done with it. Not only elegantly, how in terms of technology and in terms of implementation, especially because we're considering this car would come out 3 4 years from now when 5G would be a thing of the norm in the Western part of the world. So how it would compete with the likes of big players like Tesla, like other big car makers who are venturing into electric cars. BMW is a big one. They have been showing signs year and after year again that they are coming up with a lot more electric cars, and that's where they want to move towards. Especially if you
Yep.
talk about the European market, where the trend has been already setting into electronic market. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out.
Everyone almost has an electric car right now. Every company, I mean. Ford has
Yeah,
a Mustang even with
Ford is a
electric.
Mustang.
Yeah, Ford Mustang comes in
Oh,
electric
when
now.
did that come on?
SUV, by the way.
Ford, okay, Ford has a Mustang.
Mustang Mach-E.
How did I miss that?
The
Ford has an electronic Mustang. Mustang is a very cool car, man. I swear to God.
Mustang is my favorite
Because
car.
that is pretty cool.
Yes, Mustang is now a thing. Yes, Mach-E SUV is a thing,
Hmm.
and the range wise, most of the cars are ranging anywhere from 400 to 600. Uh, sorry, I would say kilometers. So yeah, it's ranging anywhere from 400 to 600 kilometers per charge. So for example, you can charge at home, but you can also
Mhm.
charge at a charging station. Charging station depends on what kind of charging station it is. It can be charging station with solar electricity, which can range from 1 hour to 8 hours for a full
Okay.
charge. You just
Mhm.
park there. You probably live close by. You can just put your car there, or you can you're going for a visit to the CBD under what do you call downtown in your country and
Mhm.
CBD in our country. So you can just park there, put on, hang out, whatnot, come back. It will be charged. That's called destination charges. Then we have Tesla superchargers, maybe
And
less.
their Tesla owned stations.
Yes, the Tesla owned, and Tesla also gives some free electricity
Mhm.
with that.
You see a lot of charging stations popping up around the country,
On
based on
maps,
whatever
yeah.
you've seen, of course.
So I live near a charging station right now. Sorry, my previous university does have like approximately 6 to 8 electric chargers within their parking.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have councils progressing towards pushing more electric chargers um, within our cities. So
Right.
we have plans, and it is implementing. We have 3 destination chargers right outside our university, and what 10 minutes from my house, and 2 superchargers in CBD or downtown,
Mhm.
and the distance is of what 20 to 25 minutes anywhere from here. So considering that with if someone owns a car here in Adelaide, an EV
Mhm.
car, they are pretty much good. They don't have to worry much about charging, even if they don't have charger at home.
Right, but how would that translate when you're traveling? Like a lot of people take road trips across the country, right? So if you're traveling through
That's the best part
countries in
because
Australia,
now we earlier we did not have, but now we have almost a lot of charges all the way. Sorry, Brisbane, Gold Coast, and Sydney. So these are all. It can range from Adelaide to Melbourne, can be 7 hours,
right?
but there are charges throughout the way, which is the best part. We have our own.
Intercity highways, there are charges for electric
Yeah,
cars.
yeah, and we don't only have sorry Tesla chargers. We have a lot more companies coming in. One is called Charge Fox station where you just park the car. It charges very fast. You pay for it and go. But the only limitation right now, biggest limitation right now in EV cars is the amount of time it takes to charge,
Which obviously, like as we go through, it'll cut down. We'll
which
get
is
much
already
less.
obviously progressing because we have Elon on board. They're already working on technology which could charge the whole car or 15 minutes for that matter, but um, it will require using better batteries. So I guess the best way would be thank you all for joining. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it ends, man. You watch YouTube more than me.
Uh, okay. No, not that way. We really hope you guys liked the video today. Please, if you liked the video, please press the like button and subscribe and press the bell icon. Uh, no,
Don't say the bell icon. Oh, do we have a bell icon? I have no idea we have a bell icon.
everybody has a bell icon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the notification that you get when a video is released from a
Oh, all right.
channel.
Okay. Say it again.
Uh, Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you like the video, please press the like button and subscribe. And please, no. What are we
Next
saying about the seat?
week. No, once you stop there, I will start. Okay, you start. Do it again.
Great. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We really hope you liked the video. If you did, please press the like button and the subscribe button. We'll see you next week.
Next week we are covering CES. We have a lot more things to cover. We have flying cars, we have smart lipstick, we have crazy stuff, and we will discuss all that next week.
See you. Take care till then. Bye.
Bye.